And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster and I am here to touch base with you as I do every morning and we have our Friday special weekly guest, Dr. Chris Edwards.
I'll
Mr.
take
Chris
that.
Edwards. You take the doctor, right? Mr.
Yeah.
Edwards is in the building.
How you doing
And
today?
good. What's going on, Chris? How is your morning going, sir?
Morning's going good. I didn't do my walk this morning, but it's okay. I'll try to do it a little bit later. I know it's supposed to be really hot, but I figured,
Woo,
what the hell?
it was a hot
It was
walk
hot.
this
It
morning.
was hot yesterday. And the funny thing is, I went out early yesterday, 5:30, and it was like 70-something degrees. It was a little humid, but it felt good. And then I went back out yesterday evening. I'm like, who turned the temperature up to hell? It was ridiculous.
The title is called Hell. So, guys, welcome to Focus Friday. This is what we on Fridays we focus on accounts that encourage, inspire, and bless us. They leave us with a positive energy, positive note. And if you have one of those, make sure you put it in the comment box and just put FF and then at as Instagram or is it YouTube, so we can know that we can put it in on the screen. But
I'll be on the prowl.
yes, right. Because Chris will be looking at it and then sending it to me. He is the producer and partner. So, first person in the building this morning is Chris
Yeah.
R. She said, "Good morning. Good morning. I saw Chris was in here early. What did you do? Camp out? Did you camp out, Chris?" Anyway, she is in the building. She was the first in. She was like, I'm going I'm gonna let y'all know who rules here. Anyway, next in the building, number 2 slot is Aya. Aya is in the building. Miss Aya Castaigne is in the building. Happy Friday. She says, "Good rising. Good morning, Chris and Ron and everyone at RLP family."
Good morning.
And third, but not last, literally not last, is Mr. B. He says, "See y'all early. Happy Friday." So, guys, that's how we do it. Now let's go to everybody else. No. So who else is in the building? Lisa's in the building. She says, "Dang it, it's 10, y'all. Got here at 6 a.m."
So wait, this is really a competition now.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Look, because I want to figure out a way to award the people that are here early. I want to figure it out.
You know what it is? Maybe a nice download, a
Yeah,
downloadable
a
image
good
of yours.
download. Yeah, I think a download would be good from my new Etsy store
Yeah, there you
my
go. And that's
new
a great way
Etsy
to.
store.
It's a great promotion for the store. There you go, right
You know
there.
what? Let me should I share that Etsy store?
Yes,
Let me
yes. Oh, you
share
haven't
it.
shared? Have you shared the new look of it yet?
No, I have not.
Oh,
This is gonna be the first time I
this is the
just shared a little
debut of
bit.
the new Etsy store.
Yes, this is so what I did, guys. I said I wanted to I wanted to have a way that people can reach me better on a platform. So I have my own store in my website, but people that know me will go there and they will see it. But to get my photos out into the world, and meaning globally, for people to purchase, I say, you know what? Let me revamp. I've always had a Etsy store, and it had all my high end stuff as if it was like my store. So what I ended up doing is, let me see here. Let me get if I can pop in here. It says your account. Let's see if I get the viewers point. Here we go. There we go. And because sometimes it okay, hold on a second. Here we go, Ron. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So what happened was I said, you know what? Let me revamp this. And when I was on vacation with my buddy and friend and palsy wowsy Nia, who you guys all know, and she is an influencer, and some of her influencing projects are products or on Etsy, and she also is a Etsy consumer. And she's like, "Ron, no one's paying those prices on Etsy. Everyone's looking for a buck. Everyone's looking for $50, $100, or $20. The most you'll get is." And I did sell several of my photos for 400 or better, like in that area. However, not a lot of sales. And I said, you know what? How can I reach more people with my photos and give them the ability to have great photos in their homes for their home interior, because that was my purpose when I started. So here we go. I revamped the store. Come on, mousy mouse. There we go. This Apple mouse drives me crazy.
But you still love it anyway.
I'm getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it. So here we go. So this is my Etsy store. And so it's Ron Lewis photos. And so you see all of the photos now. I revamped them, giving them mock-ups so you can actually like purchase them. This is my hottest seller. I don't know why, but this woman from Brazil. Well, it is a wall. It used to be here in New York City in the Wall Street area. This statue called Fearless Girl in front of the bull. So I took this picture years ago when this was in play, and this is like my hottest sell. Most of my sales are from this photo.
But you know why though, right?
It's iconic, and you can't replace it.
That and because it's not there anymore. It's not like you can just go and take a photo. So it becomes something that people really, really want because they can't get it on their own.
So I put it in, I redid everything. I gave it framing, put frames on them, gave them interiors. So revamped the whole store. And then next thing you know, I got my first sale like last week. I was like, cha-ching. That's what Etsy does when you make a sale. It goes cha-ching. And this woman from Brazil bought this photo. She was so excited. She sent me a text, and I had it posted in black and white. And then she says, "Do you have a color version of it?" I said, "Absolutely. I'll put that up." And next thing you know, she purchased it all the way from Brazil. A woman I would have never made contact with, she probably would have never found me, and I would have never found her to share my work with. And she purchased it, and I was so excited.
Of the internet.
The power of the internet. And so on it is so I think I will have that's a good idea, Chris. So someone will get a free download. And so the goal is to get 100 photos on this thing. And
what are you up to right now?
I'm up to 47. So I'm trying to get 50 before I leave to go to Martha's Vineyard. So you have photos like this is look at that.
Yeah.
Shot. Look at that. They do look really good. I was like, oh my gosh. They look good. And what I liked about it too is that it also gives you the size, because each download gives you 3 orientations or 3, so you can get 3 orientations, which is a 2:3 ratio, 4:3 ratio, 4:5 ratio. That means you also have the options of all those prints within those ratios.
Yeah.
So
can I comment on something? The one thing I think that has really helped to move this, and what gives it that depth that you're really looking for and gives people a sense of what they're going to actually get, is when you put them in the space, like the living room space, the kitchen space, whatever, like being able to see that example, because not everyone is as visual. They can't visualize, all right, well, where can I really put this? To be able to see it done in a space like over, a couch like that in a living room, that's gorgeous. They can envision that and they're like, all right, yes, that's what I want, or I want it in a room similar to that.
Yeah, and the prices are good. Like I said, they all have watermarks on them, obviously, little tiny ones, just like if you were buying it from a poster at a store. So you get the poster.
You're an artist. You're signing your work. You have to do that.
So but again, I can share it on this look also. So if people want my higher end work, meaning signed, package, made from, these are all downloads. So people don't have to purchase. They don't have to get the physical any longer. They can simply download it from anywhere in the world. Even has the ratios for European ratios as well, like the metric system. So I'm really excited about it.
Print wherever they want. I mean, maybe they have a printer that they like to use.
They can print it the way they want. They can frame it the way they want. They can.
Yep.
And so there you have it. So that's my new Etsy store working
on it. It's so reasonable. The pricing is so reasonable.
$125 or $225. That's pretty much it. So and they got as many sizes, and the prints go as big as in most cases 20 to 20 by 30. So which is a nice size for $125.
Yeah.
So it's a download. That means they get to purchase it, and then they get to frame it. And like Lisa does, Lisa frames all of my work that she's gotten from me. So I love it when that happens. So I'm excited about the store. And so I will put that link inside the description of this video so people can know about it. But I think that's a good idea, Chris, that someone will get a gift card or something. Yeah. The ones that show up the most, a gift card, some kind of thing. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But who else is in the building? I see in the building is hey, Omar's in the building, and Chris is in the building.
You said something. You just said something that kind of triggered a memory when I was younger. You
What's
said,
that,
"I
bud?
see in the building." Does anyone remember Romper Room, where they used to say that? Oh, I see so much. And when your name flashed on the screen, it was like, "Oh my God, that's me! That's me!"
Well, that's that is people love to see themselves on the screen.
Yeah,
They want to feel like they're part of the
it's
conversation.
nostalgic.
Yes. See here. So we have Chris is in the building. Chris Baylor is in the building, and he's gone for his walk. And hey, Adrian's
Adrian.
in the building. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, indeed.
Adrian said, "My name was never got called in Romper Room." Well, I have to say, my name got called lots of times. So I have a very common name. So listen, let's just say right now, I see Adrian.
Yeah.
How's Adrian doing today? Welcome to Romper Room.
So Cass is in the building. Cass Lou is in the building. She is in the building. Chrissy is in the building. Chrissy Corner is in the building. Who else is here? Omar says awesome. I think he's saying awesome to the store. And good morning, everyone. Did you use a backup service for your backgrounds? I found this beautiful frame app. And it allowed me to do what's called a lifetime membership of it. So I purchased a lifetime membership of it, and I can now take my photos, take the download, put it into the frame app, and it will frame it in any frames that I want. I can create all kinds of frames, but not only that, it gives me all these rooms. It gives me, like you see all the rooms that you saw there. It gives me different rooms so I can match the photo with the room. And which is great for interior design. So this is really going to be something I'm really going to be pushing also in my interior design business, because this is, I mean, for those that don't know, it was my interior design business that thrusted me into photography professionally.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah. So now I'm making a full circle. I mean, I originally went into photography as a profession to offer my interior design clients photos for their interior spaces. So there you have it. I'm going full circle. And that's a good question, Lisa. Good morning. Hannah is in the building, and the girls club is in the building. Henry Lagron is in the building. How are you? And we saw Adrian's Ron, just remember that if you trust people to print your work anywhere, any quality issues will be attracted to that. Chris, I get it, but you know what? In the world we live in today, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If someone wants your work, they're going to copy it online. If they want your work, but if they have the download, it just has all the laws, it has all the clauses in it. So it has all the copyright rules inside the download. This is only for private use. This is not for commercial use, yada, yada, yada. However, in the world we live in today, and as photographers, we got to start thinking outside the box. The way we make money today is totally different from the way photographers made money even just 5 years ago. And so I remember being in a discussion about 8 years ago with a couple of photographers that were on a panel discussion talking about how do we get our work out into the world? How do we maintain money to continue our professions? And so you have to look for different ways. It's, to me, their download and how they download it has nothing. It doesn't matter to me. I created the beautiful photos for them. They can print it. What's good about it is there's more positivity than the negativity. Most people are going to do what's right. Most people are going to frame the work properly. Most people are trying to do the best thing they can do for their space. So it's going in their homes for most of these folks. And so, yeah, so I used to think that way. However, now as a photographer and now being a part of this profession now for going on 8 years as a professional, photographers today have to start thinking outside the box
Yep.
to survive, not only, I shouldn't say to survive, but to thrive. And the reason why I went this download way is because I can now make money without doing much. All I have to do is really just put it together. I do all the orientations and all that stuff, and then put it in. That's work.
You're doing
But
the
once
work on
that,
the front end.
and I'm putting all the work in on the front end. Then the
Well,
client.
back end.
No, it's on the front end. Oh, the back end.
Back end.
Before
Yeah.
you start, before they
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And but when I'm in, and when I'm on an island somewhere off the coast of Africa on a project, I'm still selling product. And that's what's important. As I age, as I get older, I realize too that I am going to be doing less strenuous projects, because that's reality. As we get older, our bodies can take but so much. So I probably will not go on. I probably won't hike the Icelandic mountain to get a volcanic eruption photo. Just won't happen.
Well, here's the other thing too. By you doing just a digital download, you have now cut out having to have it being sent to like source.
I used to source Adorama. I used to source,
also worry about either them shipping it out or you shipping it out, and then that also now cuts your profit. Whereas now, basically, all you're doing is you're just maintaining the store, whatever it is, a monthly or a yearly fee, and that's it. Once you've done the work to put it up there, you don't have to worry about it again. So it's all profit for you.
So as photographers, we got to start thinking outside the box, and we have to start saying, how can we make money? And that's the whole thing is. But then also, I originally got into photography because I wanted my clients to be able to have affordable art on their walls. And so this is a good way of doing that. And if they want bigger prints, like the prints that are like the one in the back wall here, or stuff that I put in my for exhibitions, something huge, large, 90 by 90 or something like that, those are all customized. So that is where those big bucks are. And that's what I love about the Etsy page, is that you can show it as a large, and what they could purchase outside, and you can put the note in, you can also get this in commission. So which is, then that brings more eyes to your work. So I'm looking at the balance of how many people will see your work. And lady in Brazil, she saw my work and she purchased it, and she was so happy. So anyway, copyright. People, they see your work online on Facebook or whatever, they can copy it. We live in a world today when people want to do something, they're going to do it. But most people have integrity, and so that's where I go with the most people have the integrity. But that's a good thought, Chris. I do appreciate your thought. And we have in here New York City PYT7. Good morning. Someone new in the building. What's going on? Welcome to our community. And who else is here?
I think that's it. The usual suspects.
What's that?
The usual suspects.
Oh yeah, Lisa says, no, I think he means if it looks sugar honey iced tea, they will say it's your photo, not the printing.
Well, no, so here's the thing, Lisa. I'm going to disagree with what Lisa's comment. I'm going to tell you why. Someone that's coming to that store or is looking for artwork to be framed, they're going to make sure. And here's the thing: it's not like, I mean, granted, $125 to $225 is reasonable, but that's still money. Someone's not going to go now and take it to like their local Walmart to get reproduced. You know, they're going to take it to a reputable printer and get it, and then also get it framed, because that's the whole purpose of buying this art. They want to go on the wall. So I seriously doubt they're going to go take it to a really bad printer and get it done.
Yeah, because most people want good things on their wall. I mean, that's what they're gonna print it the best printing they can. They will go and do National Photo Labs. They will do Adorama. They will do all the other Beat Studio in California, West Coast. There's a bunch of great white walls, what I use for my high-end photography. But yeah, I think it's a great move. And it's G says it's easy. Morning, in and out. It's also in and out with the product. Also, Lisa said, I think it's a choice. Having done interior design, I can tell you rich folks will not print that out themselves, and they don't want something that expensive. That think if it costs more, it's better. I agree with you 100%, Lisa, but that is not for my rich clients. Because the folks on Etsy are not, they're the penny pinchers. I mean, they're not spending money on Etsy. They are not there to spend money. However, it's the quantity of people that are there to spend money. So, and anyway, love it. I love all your thoughts. Those are good thoughts, especially when you think about as a business person. I love it. I love as a community, we can talk. Now he said, no, that's exactly what my point. Chris says, no, that's exactly what my point is. And you want to believe that, but that's not always to say, okay, gotcha. Okay, I agree with Chris. If they are coming to your page, they'll do the rest. And I know, because my friend, she's an influencer, and she's an incredible influencer. She makes almost $1 million a year as an influencer. And she's giving me some interesting inputs. And I was like, ooh, I didn't think about that. And so I think I'm going with the $1 million influencers mindset. And so, yeah, there we go. We all have an opinion. I love it. Terrell says, what do you consider affordable is the real question people struggle with. Yeah, that's why you put it out there and see how it goes. You put it out there and you see how it goes. The great thing about them is that they have copyrights. Okay. Hannah says, good morning. Good morning. Well, I'm happy for your progress. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. So the news.
The orange man is talking.
The orange man is talking. So let's not even talk about the orange man today, because he's ridiculous. He is. I think we need a break from the orange man. The clown is. We need a mental break. However, though, Kamala is going to pick a VP. Who is it, guys?
Tuesday.
Is it?
I still.
Do you think it's going to be this weekend?
Kelly.
Do you think it's going to be this weekend?
Well, no, they came out this morning and said that it's going to be announced on Tuesday, because I believe they'll be in Detroit as well. So I think they're going to do the big reveal in public, or it'll happen right before they hit the stage. But it's supposed to be Tuesday.
I'm looking at Lisa. Lisa says, so you're not going to share with me the $1 million ideas? Of course, Lisa. You know you're one of my pillars.
In private.
In private. You know how we roll. You know how we get on the phone and chat. You know, you've driven some of these ideas. Hint, hint, remember? Lisa's like, you need to make things simple. Cat's out the bag, Lisa. Make things simple, Ron. So she comes on your page. I couldn't find this. I couldn't find that. Make it simple, Ron. Clients need to get there. That's why I love community. What do you say, Chris?
I think it's going to be Mark Kelly.
I think it's gonna be Mark. You think it's gonna be Mark Kelly?
Yeah.
You think she's gonna go safe?
She has to. I think she has to. She can't pick. I don't know if Shapiro wants to do it, and then also I don't think you can pick Buttigieg. I really would love for him.
Buttigieg, I don't think, even though
he probably is the best.
Polls around, like all the polls want Buttigieg, which is interesting. that the polls want Buttigieg.
Yeah, but
But
I don't
the
think America's
polls
ready for it
also
yet.
say with a
Asterisk.
warning label.
Yeah, I don't think America's ready yet.
Already's not ready for a black woman and a gay white man on the
Yeah,
ticket. That would be just like progression, too much progression.
yeah. That's what I think
Um,
it's gonna be Kelly.
Kelly is the safe bet. I
I
think
mean,
it's
he's
going.
a former astronaut. He is a congressman. He's beloved, and then also they love his wife, and the fact that she is a survivor of gun violence. I think that just bodes well for the American people. So I think that I mean, if it's not him, I'd be surprised.
I think they want to go with Shapiro, which I still think is going to be Shapiro. However, I see both Kelly and Shapiro even. It is a tie. That would be the hardest decision if I was in that spot. The reason why, one is Shapiro is he's energetic, he's young, he's smart, and he and Kamala have been friends for 15 years. They have a relationship. They have a friendship. They hung out together. They're good friends. They were prosecutors together. They leaned on each other for ideas and information. They ran around some of the prosecutor circles. And they say the vice president, whoever not like the days of old when the vice president was a transactional role as well as a strategic role.
Yeah.
In today's world, people are looking for friendships, and you'll see that, like, for instance, that are connected, because Kamala became vice president because of her relationship with Beau Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's something else to think about too. The two leading people for the VP pick are in battleground states, right?
Both of them, yes.
Now, here's the thing: which one's more important, Arizona or Pennsylvania? I think if you're looking at which one's more important, I think it's probably going to be Pennsylvania. That's why she would pick Shapiro. I think Arizona is as important, but I think they think that you have to, in order to win the presidency, you have to win Pennsylvania.
You have to win Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So, I mean, I might be going back on my.
And he is 62% of Pennsylvanians. Is that a word? Pennsylvanians? Yeah. He has a 62% approval rating.
Yeah.
His state loves him. And I go against the theory. Well, America, they say America is not ready for a Jewish vice president. But I think Pennsylvania really represents America, as in its country, its Rust Belt, its farmlands, its people living in rural areas, and 62% is like, there are not that many people in politics that has a 62% approval rating.
I think I'm with you. I'm on the line as far as those two, but I think that just overall safe bet, it's going to be Kelly, but I can definitely see Shapiro. And honestly, originally my first pick was to say, hey, Shapiro's going to be the guy. But we'll see on Tuesday.
Kimmy says Shapiro is very savvy as a speaker.
Yeah.
My state governor, he is progressive. I think it's going to be Shapiro. I've been saying it for the last 2 weeks, and I think it's going to be him. I just think, but Kelly is the safe. I would go, if I was trying to be safe, I would go with Kelly. If I was trying to be progressive and just go out and feeling totally new and energy, Shapiro has the energy. Kelly doesn't have that kind of energy. Kelly is strong, but he doesn't have that youth, like, get in there. I mean, and we want the youth. We need the youth as well. And you need someone to appeal to the 40 and young. He's 40. I think he's I know Kamala is 59. And he is younger than her. Google, look, Google machine. Where's the Google machine? Someone look up his age.
Hold on, I'll do it right here.
I don't want to misquote. But Girls Club says with me, she's agreeing. She says, I agree.
Ooh.
You know, it'll pop right on up in the Wikipedia. Oh, yeah. Bryson says she'll
Does
be.
someone get it?
No,
He'll be what?
Bryson was saying about Kamala. She'll be 60. Yes, she's 59. She and I are the same age. We're just months apart. So I could run for president.
He is. Where is it? We had it.
Yes, Kamala and Lisa says yes. Kamala and Shapiro are the young change we need. There you go. I think he appeals to young people as well. So, Jazzy says very true. But I think that's where Shapiro was going to have a problem
51.
with the young. He how old?
He's 51.
51. So yeah, so he's just starting his 50s. She's just starting her 60s. Yeah, I think it's good. Considering
I think he fulfills the white man mandate.
Well, the one thing that he might have problems if they can clean it up in the next 90 plus days is in Michigan, the largest young Middle Eastern population, that because he has been really strong on the Jewish conflict. So he's kind of like been vocal about it. But and we do need Michigan, but I think we need Pennsylvania more. And
I
at
think
the
Governor
end of the
Whitman,
day,
she can bring it home.
I think she could bring it home with those folks.
Yeah.
And I really do believe that young people will see in their mind, because I don't believe in the lesser of two evils, because there is no lesser here. A vote for Trump is dictatorship, and hypocrisy, and every negative thing there is, and lying. But if you vote for Kamala, it's the future. And I think those young people that are little over the edge may pull back because of the need to preserve democracy. They might not, or they may just, because there are some that say we will burn the whole thing down because you are not with us. Well, that really is not that smart, because if Trump gets into there will be no Palestinian state at all. There would be nothing for the Palestinians. If Trump gets into play, if he becomes president, there will be nothing that the Palestinians will have. Nothing. See, I think you have to kind of like use your logic. Anyway, what time is it? Is it time? Is it time? It's time to go in.
Wait, one last comment. I just want to make. No, we have made mention of it yesterday, but the prisoners that came from Russia, our Americans, are finally home on American soil, and they've been reunited with their families.
Oh yes, reunited, and it feels so good. That was going to be my headlines for today. Reunited, and it feels so good. Think about all those people. And again, this is going to be my last thought on this, and then we're going to go right into the accounts that bless, encourage, and inspire us. This is the evidence of the importance of relationships.
Yes.
We cannot think we could be islands to ourselves and get things done. We need partnerships. We need partners in government. We need partners in our neighborhoods. We need partners in our business. We need partners. Anything. If you plan on doing anything in life, you need partners. You need partners in parenting. You need partners in everything. And for all those people on the opposition side that say, and they could not even celebrate. Think about how defunct these people are on the right, is that they could not celebrate these people coming home. And the orange man put on his page, well, I mean, he's just rambling and raging.
Trash.
And
I'm
the
not
thing
even
is,
listening to him.
and I love the fact that Biden says he didn't bring them home, right?
He had, well, listen, it's been reported now I believe it's the Wall Street Journal this morning that there was a chance when the orange man was in power, there was a deal on the table and Trump said no.
That's right.
He had an opportunity to bring people home and he didn't. So this goes to show that when the opportunity arises, he's done nothing. I'm glad that that Biden administration was able to bring these individuals home. There are still people over there that we're trying to get. It's not a happy day for every family, but it's a step in the right direction.
Jelly says the part, which is why I've never understood the people who are going against the Democratic Party and trying to vote third party and blah 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 in the first place. Like the third party people, they should just drop out. I think the ego has to be beyond your ego and pride, and has to be on a level that is.
Oh no, Ron's frozen. Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now. There you go. There you go. You have just froze for a second there.
Oh, I must have had maybe there was a Wi-Fi situation.
That was an internet gremlin.
That was an internet gremlin. gremlin. Okay, anyway, we can go on and on about the politics. So I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go today. I'm just going to pause.
Focus Friday.
Focus Friday. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Okay, so
focus, man.
Focus Friday. So let me go to one. This was if you have a particular artist or Instagram account or YouTube channel that blesses you, inspires you, encourages you, make sure you put it FF into the comment box and then put @ and then the name. Like I'm getting ready to share right now. I am getting ready to share thanks to our wonderful Chris who gave me this morning. Yes, this is Focus Friday. So this account belongs to Art by April. Let's go there. Ooh, let me pop that out. There we go. There's Art by April. An artist looks like 75.2K followers.
And she's from Trenton, New Jersey.
She's from your location.
Well, around my area.
Not far from you, right? So she does all kinds of work. She prints from home. She creates prints. Love it. I love I did save this one thing that she was doing. And where is it? Where is that one with the blue art? I saw that was really cool. I was just showing you all it.
Oh no! Go back. Go back to the top. It's I think the second row.
It's in the second row. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
I love when I see stuff like this because it's like, well, all right, how's this going to turn out?
Yeah, and the thing is that she sketches it first. She sketches it first, and then she adds the color. I've never seen that.
And now it's kind of a reductive process because now she's wiping away the color in areas.
Yeah.
To create depth. And then she's going back over it again.
I thought this was the most fascinating thing. I never seen anyone. It's almost like it's reverse, right? Reverse engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is beautiful what she's creating. Okay, we got Art by April. So, guys, if you love art, and we know many people in this community love art, check out Art by April. Okay, what's the next one up? Anyone? If make sure if you have one,
I'm
make sure
looking.
you
No
put
one's
one
put
in.
anything in there yet.
Okay, I'm gonna share one of my favorites. Let me go to my home and I have a favorite. Well, it's kind of like something I think you should all know. These are my saves. Here we go. There we go. Focus Friday saves. This was really cool to me. This one is called Best Cameras Shot. And he teaches people how to do moves. Like for instance, so like he's showing his clients or people how to pose for photos, and he has all these like little tricks of the trade for photographers. And
Can I tell you
I
something?
like,
A,
yeah,
a
look at
good
this.
photographer
Yeah.
is always going to show you, like, give you those tips, especially when you're working with individuals that don't normally that aren't models. You're going to show them how to move their body, and then also talk them through the process. I think that's really important.
And he does it so well. And so if you're interested, for other photographers out there, and you're interested in someone really taking you on how to school, I was with I've learned a couple of little tricks. Like yesterday, I was with my clients, and they were like, "Ron, you make us feel so comfortable." I mean, I photographed the staff yesterday at the Brooklyn Conservatory for this editorial that's coming out, and the assignment was to have them in different positions to kind of represent what the instruments they play. And so I moved them all around the room. I had to change the settings and change the lighting, put them in positions. And this stuff works. This stuff helps. And when people specialize in sharing on how to pose and how to move, and because you really, like Chris said, people generally don't know how to stand. They don't know how to pose. And it's our job as a photographer to make our clients to feel comfortable
Yeah,
and also feel like they're a part of the process.
yeah. Especially when they get in front of a camera, like it's like people forget this basic stuff. So you
Yes.
have to kind of like you have to talk them through that. Here's a tip also, since we're on this. As a photographer, when you're photographing someone, more times than likely, in the very beginning, they're extremely nervous and awkward. Take a few photographs of them, get one really good one, and then show it to them. You'll be surprised how that will break that tension, and then they'll start to relax and feel more comfortable because it's like, oh my God, that's me.
Yeah.
So always do that. That's a great tip. Something I picked up many, many years ago.
I just love it. I just love this because you can learn so much. And this is one of those Instagram pages that is educational. It will teach you best camera shots. Love it for those folks out there.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next one? Any out there? Nothing yet,
Uh,
Chris?
not, nope, not
Okay.
yet.
I got some that I'm gonna share. I got a couple more. I have a couple of more that I want to share. Let's see here. This is one that Chris shared, and her name is Coco Michelle Illustrations. And let's go there. Let's see here. Can I get there? Has 202 K followers and beautiful art. I was like, oh, Chris, this is really nice.
Yeah, she has some really good stuff. I like the illustrations always brings me back to when I was younger. I used to love to draw.
Mm. So what she's doing here, let me just go back because I love seeing the process.
And this is all with marker work and pencil. And for those that don't know, markers can be really hard to create good textures, and um, it doesn't always read well sometimes. Markers, there's a skill to doing it and to having
Yeah.
good strokes with your hand.
Wow. This is another good one. This is another one. Oh, Aya has one. Aya's put one in the building, Chris.
Oh wait, did I? Okay, I got it.
Look at this. I love the process. There's some things AI just can't do. And what I mean by that is that the texture that she's like using
Yeah,
these markers, using the pens, using the pencils, this is all there's textures that can only be created by using those instruments or tools.
yeah.
Okay.
Because look at the depth that she's creating with
Yeah.
just markers and pencil.
Love it. Okay. What's the next one, Chris?
So I just put
Okay,
I just
excellent.
put it in there.
Okay, here we go. I see it. I see it. Here we go. Copy. And here we go. We're getting into some good ones today. Oh, this is Ethnic Mermaids. Oh, this is from Aya. Let's see what this is about. Sale blowout. Got sales. So it looks like another artist. Looks like another artist. Okay. Let's see what else is going on her page. Mermaids. She would have been great at that. Maybe is she from New York? Oh no, she's from Florida. It looks like Florida. Looks like Florida. Happening today.
Oh, the coloring. It's a mermaid coloring book too. She's done.
Ah. And she does workshops, open studios.
Wait, go back. Well, actually, no, never mind.
You sure?
What I love it's ethnic mermaids. Like that's not something you normally see.
Yes, like most mermaids are. Yeah, most mermaids are white.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. So like right there that stands out.
I never.
The
Yes,
Harlem
we don't ever see
Renaissance
that.
edition.
That's true. That's a very good, true point, Dr. Chris. Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. So it's a coloring book.
That's nice.
Okay. I need to follow up. I need to do more. What's this? Okay, there's a lot more art here to be discovered. How many people love mermaids? How many people have a thing for mermaids? Or like the Little Mermaid, the movie, like mermaids are part of what we call human tradition. Are there any mermaid lovers?
So hold on. My first introduction to mermaids was when I was a little kid, and my father took me to see the movie Splash with Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks. If those out there that remember that movie, that was such a great movie.
Now I wonder, is it a he or is?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I think it's him.
Is it him?
They showed quite a few times.
Yeah, he's popped up several times. I think it's a man. I think
so too.
Yeah, I think I'm like, wait, before I go, I don't want to leave the impression that it's a woman if it's a man. I think it's a man.
I think it's a guy.
I think it's a guy that's creating these mermaids. Okay. I think it's him. Okay. Cool. Awesome. We established that. Okay, I have another artist. To share with you. And I thought I got a kick out of it, really. Got a kick out of this artist. Let's see if I can go back. There we go. Obviously, because I'm in the political mindset. This person is Limitation by Jarrell. This is the one that Chris. This is the one you sent, Chris, right?
I think I can do this one. Yeah.
This is the one you sent. And when Chris sent it, I was like, "Oh, I like this."
Oh, that's why you thought it was political.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it was a lot of other things. I mean, but this was really cool, and he's selling these prints for $50. So they're really. I mean, I just thought it was really cool his artwork. And oh, sorry, my bad. I'm on the wrong page. I'm going through my saves. Okay, there we go. Let me actually go to the page. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, 394,000 followers, and Atlanta-based artist
What
seen
I'm
on the
loving about
Bravo show.
these artists have great followings. This is what I'm really enjoying about it. Like people are really taking to them.
Yeah, isn't I mean, artists seem to have a higher engagement than most photographers. When you think
Yeah.
about it overall, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have fewer photographers that have large followings.
Yeah.
However, you have a lot of artists that have large
Huge
followings.
followings. Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, if there's one if I if there's one thing
Look at that.
that is
You
so
know how
cool.
hard that is to do?
Wow. Lovely. This is nice.
That's crazy. Love that.
Artists, when someone takes a paintbrush or markers or whatever, I think it's the ultimate art. I mean, photography, we get to record, but to take your hand
It's a whole
and
nother skill
create
set.
is a whole
It's a
nother
whole
skill.
nother skill.
There we go there. Okay. I like this. I like all of the artwork.
For all the Prince lovers in the room.
Yeah, that's like for Gwendolyn. We need to purchase this table for Gwendolyn. Wow. Say her name.
I love that.
Sonia Massey. Wow. So beautiful. That I had to like kind of like pause there. I just could not leave this one. Wow. Cool. Okay, that's a good one. Thanks, Chris, for that one. Any others out there? Any others? What are you guys saying? What do you? Well, let's see what's everyone saying in there. I remember Dr. Tyson. She remembers Splash, the ultimate mermaid movie.
Yeah.
Chris says the depths created by shading tone work cannot be replicated with AI. It's making light with colors.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Jazzy says, these are the kind of pages that make me go out and spend hundreds of dollars on markers, making me believe that I can do the same thing.
You can. You can.
You can. If you practice. You just gotta keep playing with it and doing it and run around that circle. You know how we become better at anything is to hang out with people that do it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how you learn.
Go to your art classes. Go to your, when I was in North Carolina, there was a shop, a beautiful shop in on the border of South Carolina and North Carolina, outside of Charlotte. And what they did was they had I think it's once a week, they had an art night, and people would come into the store, they had brushes and they had everything in the store, but people came in to do what's called art night, and they would have date nights and art nights for dates, date nights for each day had an invite of artists coming in and creating art, but they had it also in categories. So people could do date night, like a Friday night was for couples, and they had for the kids, then they had for adults. So it was quite interesting. But if you want to become an artist, hang out with artists. Okay. I see here. These paintings, Girls Club says these paintings are amazing. Oh, Lisa says she didn't get the page. Okay, let me get the page. Hold on a second. There we go. Let me give you that page. It's Limitation by Jarrell. Limitation by Jarrell. Can I make that bigger? Let me see if I can make that bigger so you can see. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you can see a little better. It's right under my daily, under the word daily. Okay. There you go. Girls, I see also girls club 1 and 8 also. There you go. You got the name. You got the name. I didn't get this page. Okay, got that. Okay, we all caught up. Okay, cool. I have one more, and this one's a political one because I'm in a political mindset. But this this one is a political one from my political archives, and I've been really enjoying them. Here's my saves, and this is the folks at Mother Jones Magazine. And they go into a lot of political, they do a lot of fact checking, they do a lot of debunking of myths. And yeah, so they're really good politically. I mean, they've really been diving in with the campaign and giving you breaking up anything that's a lie. They go in and share that this is why it's a lie, and so check that out. This is called again Mother Jones magazine, or just Mother Jones, and and they come up with some great stuff, some really cool facts. I posted this one earlier today, and it was talking about, it debunked what Trump was saying, that he was the best president since, Lincoln. He's done more. No, sorry, he's done more for Black people uh, than any other president since Lincoln. So, and this was a good footage right here. So check that out if you want to. If you're in the political world and you're a political geek like myself, this is where you can go. And you can also, when they do some of them are so good that you might want to repost them, so that way you keep that good energy out there and positive energy, and also make sure that the facts are generated in the cyberspace. Dr. Tachi says, there she goes. Dr. Tachi says, I like Mother Jones. Yeah, it's a good platform. I really like this platform. Okay, what time is it? Where are we? What time is it? Okay,
we have 2 minutes.
Out of time. That's it. That is it, guys. And so we're gonna let you guys get out of here. And I gotta get ready for another part 2 of my photo shoot this afternoon. So gotta run out to the studio. And I am so glad you guys are here. Chris, can you believe it's Friday?
No, but I'm glad it's here.
I'm like, it's Friday already.
It goes like that.
I'll be on a plane on Sunday. And guys, speaking of plane, next week's show is already in, like, there's encore performances, encore shows that we've done in the past. However, if I am able to preempt these, like if I'm available, then I will come on. It looks like most of my schedule, I might be able to come on every morning at 10 o'clock, except for 2 days. I should say I'll be in Martha's Vineyards for a while, so I'll be photographing a lot of celebrities, directors. So stay tuned. I'm also going to be going live from Martha's Vineyard. I may do impromptu interviews. So we'll see what happens. Next week is going to be one of those weeks that I'm just going to be giving you information, sharing Martha's Vineyard. I'll be going to some new new locations to photograph as in my own private projects. So I'll have time for that as well. So I was so thankful that they gave us a little more time this year, and it's a lot more organized. And so I will have a little bit of downtime in between some of these big events. And but I want to be able to share with you the different parts of Martha's Vineyard. I want to definitely show you the gingerbread houses there. Oh my gosh, they're so gingerbread. The gingerbread houses are just so cool, and the bluffs and everything else that's there. So we're gonna have a good time together next week. I'm gonna bring that to you, so you'll be able to see it and experience it with me. And I think that's it. Chris, you got any last statements, sir?
Nothing for me this week, sir.
Okay, guys, that is it. And live life like you mean it. And what? Focus on what matters. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Girls Club. She said, safe travels, Ron. Enjoy the vineyard. Have an amazing time, says Jazzy. I love you guys. Okay, we're out of here. Love you. And yes, I want to be you. Here we go. Out.